Hey everyone, welcome to High School Dropouts Advice. Today I want to give you guys an update on the cruise ship stocks. So this is what happened today. Among the biggest gainers today were 3 cruise stocks: Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Line and Carnival Corp. Those are the 3 largest. So why RCL, NCLH and CCL are sailing higher today? What happened? Is the sale restriction lifted? Did I miss anything? Let me tell you what happened and how a potential trade for you can look like. But before we dive deeper, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new updates about stocks, investment strategies and real estate investment strategies. We had the earning release of Royal Caribbean today, and according to the CFO Jason Liberty, the reservations are up 30% at the beginning of 2021. This is fantastic news. We have a couple of good news here in the earning release. We also read that in December, Quantum of the Seas started operating out of Singapore again. We also read our TUI Cruises affiliate has had 3 vessels operating in the Canary Islands since November. So we are happy the restriction of some countries are lifted. However, the sailing restriction issued by the CDC for US sailings is not lifted yet, but it should expire on the 31st of April, roughly in 2 months. Now, let us talk about the not so good news. The company burns approximately 250 to 290 million US dollar per month. They have to keep the cruises and ships intact, and the maintenance for those ships cost a lot. Those are gigantic ships where several thousand people can live. Those are like floating cities. But we can also read that they have approximately 4.4 billion in cash and 3.7 billion in cash and cash equivalent, which is good. This sounds like they have enough cash to last another 2 years in the worst case scenario. In the 2021 outlook, we can read that it's most likely that 2021 will not a profitable year either, and it's still too early to give any forecast. We see on the Nasdaq that we have some estimates that the cruise industry should get back into profit in 2022. I promise you that I would tell you my strategy for making money from the cruise line stocks. Let me show you this. I hold 470 Carnival Cruise Line stocks, which I bought for around $15.88 on average. The price is at $25.26 now, so I made some profit. I bought them last year after the low of around 12. So this is my strategy. We remember 9/11, where terrorists used planes to crash into the World Trade Center. Let us use that as a comparison. As you can see, on 11th of September, American Airlines is trading around at $29.70, and after the attack, it found its bottom at $3.59 like a year later. It took nearly 6 to 7 years to get back to that level, and it went up to 40. So this is more than a 10x return. I don't think we can expect this with the cruise line stocks because they did not lose as much, but when you bought at the bottom and getting back to where they were, you can expect a 3.5 to 4.5 times on your return of your money. I don't expect it to take 6 to 7 years to get back to the old normal because this pandemic is different from the fear of terrorist attacks. The fear was constantly there and people avoid flying even years after because we were still at war. With the pandemic, it will be different. At the end of this year, people will be vaccinated and everyone is tired of the lockup and will start to travel again. So I guess we will reach the old levels in 3.5 years, and we got 1 year behind us. So making 350% in 3.5 years is like making 100% a year. This is an insane return. Are there chances that these companies get bankrupt? Yeah, of course, but they are sitting on a big pile of cash, and if the restriction is lifted within this year, the chances are minimal. Even if there is is a 50% chance of those cruise lines going bankrupt. You can make money with the other 50%, which will most likely make 350% in return. This is a bet I would do every time. Let's say you have 10 cruise ship stocks. You bet 1,000 on each, then you have spent 10,000. 50% of them get bankrupt, so you lost 5,000. The other 5 companies go back to normal and you made 350% in return. On 5,000 invested, this is 17,500. Your initial investment was 10,000, so you made 7,500 profit. So this is simple math, and I estimate the bankruptcy chance not more than 5% at the moment. Let me also say that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a random guy on YouTube, so take my calculations and advice as entertainment value only. Remember, your money is your responsibility. But one thing is for sure, the recovery stock like hotels, cruises, restaurants and cinema will see a bounce back. It might take them a while to get to old strength, and some might never get back, but I'm sure that we will see in mid of this year that investors and retail investors will invest heavily into the recovery stocks. They will take their investment out of the tech industry and the EV industry and buy into the recovery stock when the hype and trends are coming back. And again, take my prediction as entertainment value only. I have to remind you for legal reason that I hold cruise line stocks, and it would be in my interest when they get traded higher. I hope you learned something in this video. If you like my video, please give me a like and share the videos with your loved ones. Then subscribe, because you don't want to miss any other exciting stocks and investment opportunities. Many thanks. See you hopefully in the next video. Thank you. Bye.